You get a new car, you get a new car, and yeah, like she did other stuff, people. Hey everybody, JK Calloway here at Real JK Calloway, coming at you with the results for this week's hashtag skirmish game. And this week we played hashtag President Oprah scandals, because that's the direction we're headed now, right? Rich celebrity. That's, you know, Oprah's up next, and then Bill Gates. And then, you know, if this tax plan goes through, like 5 other people. I joke about the rich celebrity thing. Hopefully that's definitely not a trend, but she's always been a little bit politically active and inclined, so you never know. Having said that, let's take a look at our top 10 for this week's hashtag skirmish game. Hashtag President Oprah scandals. Number 10 comes from @AngeRod78. She colluded against a bunch of angry cattle ranchers. Apparently it was a real beef. That is a high quality dad joke right there. I like it. Number 9 comes from @KLF113. It includes a MAGA hat in her 2020 favorite things. It's on fire! I'm trying to think of what Oprah's tagline would be, like her catchphrase for her campaign, and you know, like Trump ripped off "Make America Great Again" from Reagan. That's literally what Reagan used in his first campaign. Like, would she really be that sad to just go ahead and use hope and change? 8 years of it, we got some hope, and holy crap, did we get some change when it was done. Number 8 comes from @Kineas. Her press secretary, Wanda Sykes, manages to piss off the media more than spicy. That's the weird thing. I don't think people were pissed at Sean Spicer. Like, you could tell he was just doing what he was told, you know what I mean? Like, and he clearly didn't want to do it. He was just a lovely little lemming who just wanted to keep his job and get some notoriety. And, you know, when he left, everyone's kind of like, oh, Sean, he shouldn't have done that. And now you've got the girl whose brother kills dogs for sport and whose father has used the faith of millions to make himself rich. Who almost takes glee in the idea of being the main misinformationist. You know, it's almost comical. I knew I was going to hell a long time ago. This is nothing for me. Number 7 comes from @Chicago Sean. Steadgate. This could mean so many very interesting things. Does it turn out he's actually a woman? Does he turn out he's actually just a droid she had built for herself? Was he actually conceived in the Watergate Hotel? It just could mean so many wonderful things. Number 6 comes from @Crinkle Cult. What's really under the seats? Cameras. Turns out she makes most of her money from an upskirt website in Japan. That is a whole lot of soccer mom upskirt. I completely understand that Japan's a little more sexually adventurous than us in the Americas here, but gross. They have vending machines with soiled women's underwear. Like, I do the laundry in my household, and I don't want to see those, and I'm cleaning them. I'm going to make them unsoiled. Not that my wife's gross and she soils. We're gonna move on. Number 5 comes from @Columbus Neon. Not every woman in the audience is screaming. It would be a really interesting inauguration speech if it was anything like her show. Would you be required to scream the whole time if you're a middle-aged female or a gay man? Let's be real. If you were dragged there by your wife, even if you voted for her, do you have to look sullen like all married men on that show did? Number 4 comes from @A_Buck29. She got assassinated by a kung fu hillbilly hired by Jerry Springer. I never watched Springer. I never understood the concept of car crash TV. It just never interested me. It's kind of like the whole teen mom thing was big for a while, and the Kardashians. It's like, it's TV made to make you feel better about yourself by way of showing you how screwed up other people are. Because empathy, who needs that crap, right? It's just a weird time, man. Number 3 comes from at Sene Block. Hopefully that's how it's said. I apologize if it's not. Inadvertently starts a war with Canada because they feel their rank as being the nicest people is under attack. It's a weird reason to start a war. But, you know, Canada can only start a war two ways, really. It's if you call them rude or if you insult hockey in some way. Which I'm not a big fan of anyway, so screw your hockey. And you guys are jerks. Number 2 comes from at Jokin' and Token. I can't think of any either. Admittedly, I don't really know much about Oprah. I just know she's, you know, powerful and politically minded, so she might make a run, who knows, but like, I don't know if she's actually had any types of scandals, has she? Like, other than her fluctuating weight, and apparently she might be gay, which, if she is at this point, who gives a shit? Come out, hopefully, you know, that'd be big. Everyone kind of made the same jokes because, for the most part, everyone kind of likes Oprah. She's nice. She seems nice. If she's a bitch, she's done a hell of a job hiding it. Now, before we get to our number 1, here are some honorable mentions, including one from the host, Real J.K. Calloway. One from me. She appoints Michelle Obama Secretary of removing all traces of whatever the hell Melania did to the White House. Those Christmas videos she released, Melania, this is, looks like something out of Pan's Labyrinth, man. It's creepy as shit. That looks like sadness in hallway form. One from at Hello Felicia 14. Turns out she's never actually read a book. She never technically said that Oprah's book club was specifically paper. They could have been books on tape. You people just took it way too literally. One from at Sea Monkey's Rule. All the emails she is hiding under your chair. It's just something women do, man. They hide their emails. They're just as shady as we are. We're just too stupid to hide our stuff. Don't look through your man's phone. You will not like what you find. One from at Crystal Lily 73. She didn't get the popular vote. Jerry Springer did. Jerry. Again, I didn't watch it, but he did overtake her for the number 1 talk show for a while, right? I don't think it was long, but he did become the number 1 talk show. Good job, humanity. And one from at Catarea, being too fabulous for people to handle. She's fabulous! Again, I want to reiterate that that's just a rumor. And our number 1 from this week's hashtag skirmish game comes from at JP Junior Country. She proposes changing the colors of the flag to red, white, and the color purple. A solid joke about the fact that she was in the color purple and she's financing the Broadway version, which I think is killing, right? It's doing really well. I haven't had a chance to see it myself. But on a more practical tangent, red and purple together? Ugh. Like, that's just gross. Those clash like crazy. That'd be a hideous flag. Like, that's so ugly she'd get impeached. Here's hoping she has the sanity needed that we've lost so badly to just keep that the same. You know, things are working. Things were working. Things were flowing in the right direction. Some people want to just burn everything down because they want to take credit for something in their lives. Say they were responsible for something, whether it be bad or good, and bad's a lot easier. So sometimes you change the flag to red and purple. Sometimes you elect a game show host. And there it is, my friends, our top 10 for this week's hashtag skirmish game, hashtag President Oprah scandals. Thank you everyone for playing along. Lots of really funny responses despite all of them having to do with free cars. There was some funny stuff too. Before you go, make sure you do download the hashtag Roundup app. It is outstanding, promotes all the best weekly hashtag games, including hashtag skirmish. We play it every single Friday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. And of course, please do hit subscribe for me. We're getting closer to 400 month by month. We're getting there. I know you people have a Gmail account. Just hit subscribe when you watch this thing. It's not even that hard, people. You don't even need to stop watching. You just take your finger, you put it down here, you just hit it. Just hit the button. My name is J.K. Calloway, and we will talk to you again next time.